Good day everyone, this is your instructor Julius, and today in this video we are going to be going over and focusing on the rib tool. And with this, I'm not going to go over a highly detailed and elaborate part. It's just going to be something nice and simple so you can get an idea of how this tool works and functions. So I'm just going to go in the right plane and I'm going to draw out a backwards L just for convenience. Now, so you get an idea, and so you know, as a heads up, if you try to use the rib now with, as you see, these blue lines identifying that they are not defined enough, the rib will not function. It will always state an error. So I'm going to go here and just give everything a dimension. So we'll say this is 3, this is 3, this is going to be 1, this is going to be 1, and now everything has a black line identifying that it is now thoroughly defined. Now we'll go to Extrude, and we'll just say 2.5 inches out. Alright, so we'll click check, and now I'm going to identify or introduce to you another tool, one that is very helpful with making parts, and it is reference geometry, and specifically plane. And what you're going to do, you're going to click this face and this face, and now this generates a plane between those two faces, and you'll use this to help get into little tight niche areas that typically a standard plane wouldn't allow you to get to. And you'll kind of see that later on with certain parts you have to make. You realize that you have to go into the object, but you really can't because that plane doesn't allow you to. So you have to use reference geometry to make a plane so you could get into that. Alright, so now we're going to go over here. We're going to click the line, and we're just going to go from edge to edge. Alright, now we're going to go over to the rib. Alright, now as you see, there are 3 parts for the thickness. You have first, both, and second. And so all that does is that determines how the rib is going to build off of. Is it going to build off of both sides? Is it going to build off more to the right or more to the left? So as you see, the first one builds more to the right. It builds off to the right, as the last one builds off to the left. And clearly, both does the same. Alright. Now, if you go here, as you see, flip material side, that just changes the direction. Alright. Now you see extrusion direction. This varies off of X and Y axis. So this, the first one right here, this builds off of your Y axis. Alright, now if we click this one, it's going to build off of your X axis. So now it'll go left to right, rather than the first one being up and down. Alright, now if we click check, now we have a little ledge, or an angle going down. Now, if we go back to edit feature, and if you see this little cone, if we click it, now it says there's a degree. Now if we increase the degree, so let's say we want 30, now this flares out the little portion that we just made, making it more kind of pyramid-like. Now if we go back again and edit the feature, if we unclick the draft outward, Now what this is going to do, instead of flaring out, is going to come in more, closer to what you could probably be explained as a beam. And the major thing you need to know about using a rib is that you have to use, it goes from edge to edge. You could get, maybe a little off of a face, but it may not work the best. And that is about it for this video. Like I said, I don't want to go through a really detailed part just to help you understand how to use rib and introduce to you reference geometry. I'd rather go something at least basic so you could get an idea. I hope you found this video very helpful, and I'll be looking forward to instructing you another time.